Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. No, don't get up. Don't get up. Welcome to the Association Postgame presented by Caesar Sportsbook. We have ourselves a series in the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Pistons and the Cavaliers as Cleveland ties it up at 2 games apiece with a win in Game 4 on their home court. Welcome into the Association Postgame. We got complete postgame coverage coming up for you here on NBA TV, along with Rudy Gay and Isaiah Thomas. I'm Stan Verrett. We're going to hear from the stars from both teams. Well, let's begin with the highlights. The Cavaliers try to even up this series down 2-1, but at home, where they have not lost a game this postseason. Pistons trying to steal one on the road. Try to finish this off in 5 if they could. Tale of 2 halves in Cleveland. Early first quarter, James Harden, very aggressive offensively to start, turning defense into offense, and his 3 put the Cavs up 3.
Ooh, pull up 3.
Position?
Come on.
Got it.
One of them nights.
2 minutes later, Cleveland up 5. Donovan Mitchell feeding the hot hand back to Harden. 3 more. Yeah. Yes, sir. Timeout Detroit.
They definitely need this from him.
Yes, they do.
Cavaliers up by 8 early. Harden with 11 points in the first. Later in the first, Cade Cunningham to Karis LeVert. LeVert was questionable coming into this game with a heel injury, but no questions about him once he got started. Cavs cut it to 3. LeVert, big game off the bench. Some pesky defense on Donovan Mitchell. Pokes the ball out of bounds and then hits Mitchell with a stare down.
That's playoff basketball right there.
Former teammates too, right?
Yeah. Mitchell scoreless in the first quarter, but LeVert knocking down another one. 23-5 Detroit run. Ooh. Into the second. Detroit turns it over. They had 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Max Strus with a rim rocker. Remember, he had the steal and bucket that sealed Game 3.
Yeah.
Doing it again.
I know they wish they had that one back.
Man.
But we'll take it.
That got the crowd into it. A couple more minutes going by. Pistons pushing it in transition. And look at Cade Cunningham. Bully ball.
Man.
And 1. Pistons go up 3 on the free throw. Later in the second. We mentioned Donovan Mitchell's quiet start.
Great pass.
Not for long.
Goes up for 3. Gets it to go first bucket of the game. About a minute later.
It's good basketball, though.
Pistons in front by 1. Cade to LeVert.
Ooh, how'd he find it?
And LeVert behind the line. 17 in the first half for LeVert to lead everybody. Pistons with a 4-point lead at the half. But, guys, this is when things would change.
This third quarter.
Yep.
Third quarter takeover.
Spider bites all around.
You smell blood, man.
Mitchell inside, bucket and the foul. Less than a minute later, Mitchell from way out there. Yes, sir. Cavaliers with a 4-point lead, but wait, there's more. Around the 8-minute mark, Mitchell still feeling it. Step back.
Goodness.
Come on.
Cash.
He had the gym by himself.
Yeah.
Cleveland up by 14. Next possession. Pistons trying to respond. Dennis Jenkins so quick with the ball in his hands.
Oh, well.
Jared Allen says, doesn't matter.
Not quick enough.
Once you get to the rim. And that was headed for the people. 3 minutes later, Cavaliers up 14. Mitchell. At this point, everything's falling.
Everything.
How about 21 in the third? Ties the Cavaliers' franchise record for points in a quarter with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James.
Yeah, they did play that, didn't they?
Evan Mobley with the block. Detroit misses a second chance. Cleveland going the other way. And guess who? And guess what?
The spider bite.
Another bucket.
Signature move.
Mobley with his 5th block of the game. And they're providing the defense to set Mitchell up at the other end. About 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Cleveland looking to put this one away. Mitchell. That gives him a playoff career high. How about 43, including 39 in the second half? Playoff record for the most in a half in the play-by-play era in the Cavaliers. Now even Steven, 112-103 in Game 4 as they take it over the Pistons. You see the 43 for Mitchell. We showed you James Harden getting involved early with the offense. He had 24 points and then kind of dialed it back and finished with 11 assists as he was setting up teammates. You look at Karis LeVert, 24 points to lead Detroit. Cade Cunningham, guys, is 19 in this game. And Jalen Durham, what's going on there?
Oh.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. Different game. It's a different game.
All about Donovan Mitchell, 43 to pull Cleveland even in their series with Detroit. Here's what he said after the game.
Donovan Mitchell, 39 second half points. You have tied the all-time playoff record for points in a half. What was the message to yourself at halftime?
Well, I apologize to the group. Like, I set the tone in Game 3, getting downhill in transition. And I don't think I did that one time in the first half. And, for me, that's the catalyst. And it's not just always the score, right? Like, I was able to get into the paint and score, but trying to just at least, create confusion, trying to find ways to set the tone early in the offense. And I didn't do that in the first half. So I came in and told my guys, look, it's on me. And I tried to make a statement in the second half.
As a team, though, a 22-0 start to start that third quarter. It is one thing to say something, another to do it. For a team built on their defensive identity, how did you guys silence that?
We'll just continue to play together, right? Like, at the end of the day, we got stops, which also helped to us running, but continue to move the ball. There was like several possessions where it's going wing to corner to top, right? So that's where it starts. It's also about getting in the paint. This Max is stupid. Oh, sorry. No, I think that's the biggest thing, is getting everybody involved, and we did a great job of that in the second half.
There's a big difference, Donovan, in being 2-2 going into Game 5 and being 3-1. So how much confidence do you have in this group as you guys head back to Detroit?
We were extremely confident after the first 2 games. I understand, like, they protected home court. We did the same thing, right? So now we got to go get one. Their fans going to be fired up. They're going to be fired up energy-wise. We got to bring the same energy and intensity on the road.
Congrats on the half. Congrats on the win. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so Mitchell with the 39 in the second half rallies Cleveland to the win. 4 in the first half, Rudy. 39 in the second. What changed for Donovan Mitchell?
No, I think we've just been waiting for, like, one of these Donovan Mitchell-esque outburst kind of games. He hasn't had it yet. This was, happened in the second half, but, it's just what the game needed. He was aggressive. He does what he does. And shots were falling. James was feeding him as well, because you said James had a good first half, and he kind of deferred to Donovan and let him run a little bit. So, this was a good game by them.
IT, this is one of the top defenses in the NBA, second among playoff defenses in Detroit. Why couldn't they put a stop to this?
It was Donovan Mitchell was in a space where they couldn't guard him.
Yeah.
They couldn't, like, once he hit the first couple shots in the second half, he found the rhythm and got going, and it was all she wrote after that. It was like one of them halves where Rudy just said it. They've been waiting for him to have a game like this and a half like this. It was James Harden's half, the first half for the most part, and then Donovan Mitchell to start the third quarter. Started with pace, aggressiveness, like he said, going downhill, and he changed the whole outcome of the game. And that's what happened with Detroit. They just, once he got a couple shots going down, it didn't matter what defense was out there.
This is probably the first time we've seen, both of them kind of have these kind of games at the same time. Like, James had an explosive first half, but it turned into a playmaker in the second, and Donovan just took it and ran with it. So this is what we wanted to see from him. This is what we thought we were going to see when we got them together, and it's good they're doing it right now because they definitely need it.
Yeah, we saw in the highlight, it seemed like it was important to them to get Harden going early.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a couple of times where other guys had good shots, but they passed it off to Harden.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's there. Whether we know it or not, he's the head of that snake. He's the best playmaker on the team. He's the guy that get people open shots. And honestly, you want the ball in his hand for the majority of the time. When you have somebody like Donovan Mitchell that can score at will, he doesn't need plays. He doesn't need pick and rolls. He can just go out there and play. But James is a guy that can really run the offense and get everybody involved.
All right, so adjustment time for Detroit after Cleveland ties the series at 2 games apiece. Let's listen in to their head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, and his post-game comments.
JB, what went wrong in that third quarter?
I mean, they came out